Hello, my name is Kimsey, and welcome to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. In today's episode, we're going to be going through a whole bunch of different quest lines, talking to a whole bunch of new people. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So I don't really feel like waiting or going back and doing stuff and then having to come back for this story for him to tell me what he wants. So let's maybe go and explore some different areas, work on some like maybe little side quests. Let's go over here. Kind of run into that. So and look at all these cute little ponds. I wonder if I can get water out of these or not. Yes, I can. Good. Oh, wrong button. Okay, perfect. Back on the right track here. Coming up to the village here. Nice to kind of explore. It looks like a small little village. Very small. Excuse me. Oh, you're the one that wants help here. Ah,
Be welcome, stranger.
can I help you with something? Dear sir, can you help me with an errand? What is it about? I pledged to create some pants for local folks, but I ran out of materials. I'll reward you, of course. Sure, why not? I have some spare time. To be honest, I'm too busy for that. Maybe another time. Sure, why not? Are you gonna?
Hello there.
Oh,
Have a good day.
Journal. Old rags. Deliver leather. ×5, and I have 1. Well, do I get leather off of the animals? That's how I get leather, right? Or do you just get like fur off of that? Maybe I can go get some animals. What do I have in terms of weapons? Some sickles. I mean, just my spears that are in a poor state. Right, back to the village. All right. Okay, so where's she at? Back in there. All right, here you go, lady. Quickly, do you have what I need? I'm in a hurry. Relax, I've got it all here as promised. Jeez, lady. It's aggressive. Aldwin's story. Who's Aldwin? Why do I have so many people to talk to? Journal. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, that was after I waited for the next summer and talked to Aldwin. Kind of skipped on to other stuff, huh? Okay. Maybe we go do that while we're waiting for the day to change. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? This way. All right. So let's go and talk to Alwyn over here. Hello, Alwyn. Halt, please. Hi. What's new with you? Nothing new. I've got my hands full today. Not to mention my water skin is leaking. I swear. It's like it's doing it on purpose, only to make my work harder on this damn day. Well, that's too bad. Can't you just buy a new one? This one is my favorite. I'm attached to it. For you, my friend, I'll pretend that it is not disgusting at all. How can I help you? To the west, there's a village where they have a sewing hut. Could you go over there and talk to the sewer to repair my water skin? Of course, that doesn't seem like trouble. I'll be back with your stinky water skin when it's repaired. Alright. Deliver to Matilda. Where would Matilda be? Over in Dynasty. Going for lots of runs today, so give me just a minute and we will be there. Alright. And into town here. Off to find Matilda. Matilda, where you be? Matilda's inside. Matilda, hello there. Hi, my friend's water skin broke. I'm looking for someone who can repair it. I can repair it. As far as I can tell, it won't be particularly difficult, but I'm missing materials. What do you need? Maybe I can get it. Gotta help someone else. I think a few leathers will do. These forests are full of wildlife. Do you think you can handle it? Sure, how hard could it be? I'll be back with the leather. Hi, Ian. Alright. Chop down one more tree so we can get more. Okay, I hit him a couple times. He's bleeding good. Really? Dude. Go down. I mean, I know I keep on hitting you with, like, awful shots. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Like, that's gotta suck, dude. I'm sorry. Oh. Where? Y'all, where did... What? But like... But we're... I don't know, guys. I'm so confused. Oh. Alright. Get this boar. Oh, I missed him. Why do I lose these things so easily? Like, I don't know. All right. Let's go deliver these leather. Okay. Gone to bed for the night. Wait, no, come back. Come back. Wait. Okay. Hi, task accomplished, dear lady. Here's the required skinned leather. That must have been a lot of work. He's a very dear friend, isn't he? I just like to lend a hand to people in need. Water skin belongs to Alwyn, a farmer from a nearby village east of here. Oh, I know him. He's a good lad. Here you go. The water skin, good as new. Say hi to Alwyn for me. I will. Thank you for your help. All right. Well, let's head back over, drop this off to Alwyn, and then we should be ready to get the other quest as well. Okay. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, I had to stop recording for just a moment and cut out the interaction for Alwyn's story. So we delivered the water skin, and now we need to come back the next day. Yeah, so we're gonna go and we're gonna go talk to him tomorrow. But for now, we're heading back over here to Sambor. Hello, Sambor. What is it now? Is the parcel ready? Yes, all nice, warm, and ready. Did you say warm? No? Did you? I'm pretty sure that. Here it is. Go to Tutki, and give it to Woolrad himself, as you wish. All right. Well, this is a ways away. Well, go explore some new lands. Give me just a moment, and we will be there. All right. Here we have wandered into the village. Let's go find Woolrad. Excuse me. Well, I'll be damned. Excuse me? One is bright, the other dark, both filled with a spark. Your eyes. You must be Ransomere. Well, actually, it's Race. Never mind. How do you know my name? I knew your uncle, Jordan. Besides, I've always been good with names. Ranagest. What are you doing here? I would never think to see you in the flesh. Sambor sent me to you. He asked me to deliver this parcel. Oh my sweet child. I would throw that away immediately if I were you. What? Why? Well, taking that I know this guy for over 20 years and I can smell his parcel from over here, I can guarantee you that it contains his feces. Gross. What the heck is wrong with him? Well, he couldn't fool a master prankster, but he sure pulled a number on you. A number 2. Haha. That is extremely childish. Guess it is kind of funny. Haha. I've been doing practical jokes to his sack of muscles for decades. If you could have only seen some of my best work. Good memories. Yeah, I bet. Anyway, I hope that bag of crap was not the only thing bringing you to me. Of course not. I've actually been talking with Ungus about Sambor, and Sambor about the pack. So you know? Amazing. I was afraid that I'd let the cat out of the bag. We had to be very careful not to share our business with anyone, always trying to be invisible, anonymous. Well, that must have been weird for Jordan when he came to Castilian. All this attention. My uncle was the Castilian? Yes, he was, and Ungus took over that position after he died. Didn't you know that? No, Ungus never mentioned it. Must have slipped his mind. I would love to hear more stories. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about my uncle. Good thing you found me, then. I love reminiscing about all the adventures of the menacing phantoms. The menacing phantoms? That was the name of the pack. They didn't tell you that? Those old farts and their memory problems. I'm going to tell you all about it, but first I need your help. You see, a large pack of wolves formed in the forest nearby. I'm afraid that they will attack us at any moment now. Oh my, that sounds really serious. It is. That's why I need you to build a palisade as soon as possible. I already have a plan for it. It won't be as much as palisade, but a wooden maze around Tutki. That way the wolves will get lost, confused, less likely to attack. What an amazing idea. Well, that doesn't sound right. I've got all the necessary tools. All I need are some logs. And that's where I need your help. Sure thing. How can I gather some... I can gather some materials. How many logs do you need? I believe 1,000 will do. 1,000? You can't be... Quickly. Ram pam pam. There's no time to waste. What's troubling you, Rodolph? Just to make things clear, you were pranking me with the logs, right? What do you mean? The wolves are... Yeah, you got me. I was just messing around. But there is something I'd like your help with, actually. I need you to kill my cow. Right. Is it sentenced for treason? Probably collaborated with those wolves, huh? I'm afraid this time it's not a joke. We've bought this cow a few years back. Her name is Mirla. She stopped giving milk a while ago. My wife insists that we butcher her because soon the meat will become inedible. But I just can't. She feels like a part of our family now. Kids grew up along with her. We're all sharing memories together. You share memories with a cow. Oh, don't be like that. You know what I mean. Will you put her down? Just do it out of my sight. No problem. I don't have feelings for food. I don't want to kill your cow, man. I'll do it. Where be Amanda? Hello, Amanda. Hello. Hello, you're Woolrad's wife, I presume. That's me, Amanda. Huh, and you are? My name is Ransmere. I'm Jordan's nephew. Or rather, I was. I'm sorry, honey. I never met your uncle, but Woolrad and him sure were close friends. What can I help you with? I'm actually here to help you with your problem. Woolrad told me about Mirla. Anyway. Oh, are you going to help this big baby with slaughtering it? Yes. Finally, thank you for that. Better be quick with it before my overly sensitive husband changes his mind. I will. Alright, where's the cow in question? Those are not cows. Where be the cow? Anyone see a cow? Oh, I'm guessing this is the cow. Okay, she looks like she's still giving milk. Look at that udder. I think I just killed this cow for nothing. Okay. Alright, well, Rod, your cow problem is solved. Even looks like a jokester. Look at what he's wearing. How did it go? I killed it. So you really did it, huh? Isn't that what you wanted? Wanted? No. But I guess it's what had to happen. What about the story of the pack, then? Naturally, a deal is a deal, my friend. Before meeting Jordan and the pack, I was... I guess you could call me a gambling artist or a professional dice player. But it wouldn't be... But would it be simpler to call me a but it would be simpler to call me a common crook. I was traveling from tavern to tavern, where I would cheat using my special dice and earn money. I was pretty decent with my act, but Jordan saw through it right away. His eyes were burning a hole in my palm while I was switching the dice. And when I dared to glance his way, he smiled at me. Even though I knew he knew I was cheating and lost playing with me, he didn't say a thing, paid up, shook my hand, and left the table. I was intrigued, like never before, so I followed him. I saw him meeting with the rest of the pack, so I followed them too. I don't even know when I lost sight of Sambor, but suddenly he grabbed me from behind. That giant picked me up by the throat with one hand, threatened to kill me if he sees me one more time. That must have been terrifying. Smart thing to do would have been to run away and run and stay away from those people, but I've never been a smart man, so I kept on following him. Next time, Sambor added beating to the threat. I could see for 2 weeks out of my left eye. Couldn't see for 2 weeks out of my left eye, but that didn't stop. They were more and more annoyed with me, so they just started to ignore me instead. I didn't bother them. It didn't bother them that I was following them. Then it stopped bothering them that I was riding near them, then with them. So I started camping with them as well, eat with them. Finally, one day they entered a tavern. I sat with them at the table, and Jordan just passed me a cup and a plate, just like he did for everyone else. Ngos asked me about my name, and that was it. I was part of the family. So you were like a stray dog that didn't want to go away. Exactly that. I know how stupid it sounds. Pathetic, really. But looking back, that was the best decision I've ever made. Sure, they were making fun of me from time to time, treating me differently at first. I was the youngest of them all, but after a while, I really felt like one of them. And I knew they loved me. That's really beautiful. I'll never forget my first mission. We were tricking a countess into signing over her mansion to the orphanage. It was amazing. I felt ecstatic. And just at the same time, a noble crook without any guilt, but a sense of achievement. And I did good. Even Jordan's right hand said so. You mean Ngos? Ngos. Well, he and Jordan were certainly like brothers, but I believe it was always clear for everybody that it was Kestrel who was second in command. Kestrel? Who's that? They didn't tell you about her? Well, then I won't as well. It's not my story to tell. You should go and talk to Ngos. I will. It was an immense pleasure meeting you, Wolrad. And for me as well. Jordan would have liked you. I can promise you that. Till next time, Ratatouille. Till next time. All right. Let's go back and should be able to talk to Ngos and what's his butt at the same time. Alwyn. Because I bet it'll be the next day. By the time we get down there-ish, we'll be able to talk to Ngos first and then Alwyn. All right, I will meet y'all there. All right, back in town here. Let's go talk to Ngos. Wrong house. Okay. Sorry to wake you, as usual. I always seem to get here at night. Hello, son. Hello, Ngos. Long time no see. Long time indeed. Ransomere, how have you been? I've been great. I've met Wolrad recently. I'm glad. It seems that you're following the path of Jordan's past just like you wanted to. I do. That's why I'm here, actually. I wanted to ask you about Kestrel. Oh, so you've heard about her. Yes, Wolrad mentioned her name, but nothing else. Not my story to tell, he said. Ghost? That's, really strange. Why would he say it like that? Strange indeed. I mean, she was part of the pack, and that would be it. Your attempt at being casual seems like you're having a stroke. You're right, sorry. I just wasn't prepared for that topic. For her topic. For her. You see, Kestrel was... I remember the day we met. Me, Jordan, Sambor were coming back from one of the missions. It was a truly spectacular heist, ruse, battle, revolution, failure. Long story short, we were forced to take a shortcut through the river and lost most of our equipment in the process. Our mounts as well. After a few days of roaming the woods, we'd come across a small village. We were way too exhausted to even think of trying something elegant, so we decided to just take the horses from the stable and leave some money behind. So we did just that. We started riding the horses out of the village in a hurry when we suddenly heard a loud whistle. Horses stopped in place immediately, as if they were enchanted. Jordan fell right off. Sambor was kicking the horse with all his strength, but it wouldn't even budge. And that's when we heard her voice. If you boys want to keep your peckers, your heads attached to your bodies, you will get off my horses and start running. I looked behind me and saw the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen holding a bow, with an arrow pointed right at my eye. At that moment, your uncle managed to get off the ground, pissed as heck, and started giving her a piece of his mind. So she moved her bow a little and released the arrow. She shot him? Without a blink, me and Sambor almost died from laughter. What? Why? That was the first, and pretty much only, person we've met who made Jordan look like a fool. A child, even. The sight of Jordan bleeding and us laughing at that must have been the strangest thing. She surely thought that we were some kind of loonies. I'm certain that she did. We ended up spending the whole day together. She tended to Jordan's wound, who didn't say a word to her this entire time, and me and Sambor were basically begging her to join us. We even explained our mission to her, which we haven't done ever before to a stranger. She said yes, just like that. There wasn't even a pinch of fear in that woman. The bravest soul that was ever born. Her only condition was that we take all of the horses. She didn't have any family besides those animals. And family shall never be left behind. There was 5 of them. Some might call it coincidence. The other, destiny. The 5th was for Roll Red, right? Correct? Indeed it was. The steed's name was Burr, which makes it totally fitting to his future owner. Burr was carrying our bags for almost a year before he got himself a rider, and those two became best friends, I'll tell you that. But getting back to Kestrel, Jordan didn't like her at first. Only time I've ever seen him insecure like that. He didn't put a spell on her with just a glance like every other woman, so he resented her for it. For a while at least, because soon everything fell into place. Sun always rises in the east and sets in the west, no way to get around that. Same thing was with Jordan. He always got what he wanted, and that was to be admired and desired. She didn't have a chance, really. They were together, Kestrel and Jordan? Well, it started as a fling, but it wasn't how every love starts. Soon they became inseparable. If I didn't know Jordan so well, I'd say she changed him. But he didn't change. He couldn't. He just enjoyed his new game, a relationship. Even Sambor realized it at some point. Everyone did, except Kestrel. Jordan soon became bored with this game, like any other, so he went back to seducing and having fun with other women. But now there was another challenge for him, another thrill of keeping it a secret from Kestrel. It was painful to watch, really painful, especially when I loved them both so much. You mean you loved like family, right? Ransmere, I've loved Kestrel right from the moment she pointed that arrow at me, never stopped. But I've always been shy, and living in Jordan's shadow only worsened that. So I kept it to myself for years, until I didn't. What do you mean? We started having an affair. So you betrayed Jordan? Nothing is black and white, dear Ransmere. You certainly learn it with age. We all live in infinite shades of gray. But yes, it's undeniable. I've hated myself for it, and I hated him for hurting the love of my life, for making me lie to her, and keep his dirty secrets while I had one of my own. It was exhausting, to be honest. But I couldn't stop. I couldn't lose her. And she couldn't stop loving him as well. I'm not judging you, Ungus. That just sounds excruciating. That's not the end of the story. It all went downhill when she got pregnant. I couldn't eat or sleep. I've started distancing myself from her. The unknown was killing me. Was Jordan the father? Did I lay with a woman carrying another man's child? Or maybe it was mine, and I wasn't going to raise it, but instead live as his uncle, in a lie, like a coward. I had the darkest of thoughts rushing through my mind at this time. I still blame myself for it. Did I wish it to happen? Wish what? The baby was stillborn. I wanted to die with it on that day, but I felt relieved at the same time. What kind of person feels relieved in a situation like that? When Jordan left the room, I wanted to see its eyes. I wanted to be sure, to finally know what to feel. She didn't let me. I joined Jordan in his grief. We drank and cried all night. I was pretending to be just an empathetic brother, but I was a scum with a grief of his own. The child's little body was burned in the morning. I couldn't get back to being with Kestrel after that, and neither could Jordan. So she lost 3 of her men on that day, all consumed by the flames, blown away by the wind as smoke and dust. Ungos, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what you've been through. What you all have been through. You have nothing to be sorry for, my child. I was trying to tell you that from the very beginning. Don't envy the lives we've lived. We were trying to do some good, to make some change, but we were not heroes, and we're still paying the price of it. I need to see her, Ungos. You said that all of you ended up in the valley. I don't know where she lives. She didn't want to be found, not by me, so I never looked. But I'm pretty sure that Sambor knows. You can try with him. That's what I'm going to do then. Asper, if you see her, tell her that I... Never mind. Be well. Aww. Or Ungos. Does Dob even know? But I'm pretty sure Ungos is still in love with her. Poor wife. Alright, I think we're gonna chill around here a little bit. And wait for morning. Actually, you know what? We'll probably call this the end of today's episode. Thank y'all for joining me. Again, if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe, and we will see you for the next one.